previous videos, I promised you guys we're going to talk about criticism and opinion. And I remember reading this book, or I think it was Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, and he said something. He said you must be aware of opinions and critique. They are cheap commodities. Why? Everybody has an opinion and everybody can criticize somebody else. That's so true. You know, I'm not a huge fan of self-help books or this DIY stuff. You know, you can fix yourself once you read somebody's book, or Rich Dad Poor Dad. I'm not a fan of those type of things, these motivational speakers and stuff. It helps, you know, sometimes, but not all of the advice, and that's a scam all on itself. It's like a Ponzi scheme, pyramid scheme, all on itself own. But again, that's another topic for another day. But sometimes, you know, you read these books and then there's some truth, you know, inside of that book. There will be some truth there. Just beware of the other mess that's also there written inside. But with it said, I totally agree with the message in one of the messages in Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Beware other people's criticism and critique. It's extremely cheap commodity, because most people they have some type of opinion, and sometimes there's no empathy. Sometimes there's no you know, there's just a lack of love inside of people, and once you have a lack of love inside of you, it causes so much harm, not only for yourself but other people as well. And that is why one of the greatest commandment in the Bible is love your neighbor as you love yourself, and the biggest one is you need to love God with your whole being, basically. Because if you don't love God, then you are not going to be able to love other people the way you love yourself. You know, there's a lot of damaged and broken people in this world, and me, I'm also one of them. I'm not perfect. Even by these videos, it's rugged. It's, you know, I don't speak English fluently, because English is not my first language. It's not my mother tongue. But at least I'm trying. You know, at least I'm trying. Instead of just sitting and waiting for something to come along, or because I realized I'm not going to speak properly. Am I going to allow it to hold me back in life? I'm not going to be able to be perfect, because if I wait for the day that I'm perfect, then nothing is going to go according to plan in my life. I'll just be procrastinating every single day, and time is running out. If you guys watch my previous videos, time is running out. You know, you're not gonna be around for 100 years now. That will be a miracle straight from God, if God allows you to stay on this earth for so long. And sometimes me myself, I also don't want to be around for that long, because geez, the stuff we go through in life, eh? And sometimes we hear this criticism, and there again, criticism and opinion. Cowboys don't cry, men don't complain. It's not complaining, it's just sharing my thoughts, you know. And I'm at that part of that stage in my life whereby I don't care anymore. If somebody feels some type of negative way towards me, I don't care anymore. Because people's criticism and their opinions, it can hold you down in life. It can drag you down. It can hold you in one place. Even the way you criticize yourself, especially the way you criticize yourself, it can hold you down in life. You'll be stuck. You'll even feel stuck, you know. Therefore, just like one of my the advice that I gave in one of my previous videos, you got to be careful what you listen to. Be careful what you entertain in your mind. Beware other people's criticism and critique, and know, because there's constructive criticism and there is destructive criticism, and they are totally different, and they never mix. Let me share something with you, and I'm talking from experience now. The constructive criticism and destructive criticism, they are not the one in the same. They don't mix. Let me give you an example of constructive criticism. Somebody might come along and say, yo, my guy, I hear you are doing YouTube videos now, but your sound is not good. Maybe you should invest in XYZ. And then that's constructive criticism. The guy sees there something is not right, but then he gives you advice on how to improve. That's constructive. Destructive, when somebody just walks up to you, you know your sound, your videos are a bunch of nonsense, why don't you quit? That's destructive. So the advice I can give you guys, beware of criticism and criticism and opinions, because sometimes they don't come from a genuine place. Peace out.